anybody who goes to the gym, in essence, is a bodybuilder, in my opinion. If you can kind of really get creative with walking lunges. And so it helps with the tummy tuck swelling. I really believe that.
We're able to share it here, and now everybody's gonna identify.
You know, that mental battle that, okay, just take it one step at a time and slow down.
At 6 months, I think most women are able to do this after a tummy tuck. All the work is being done with your glutes,
Right here.
your hamstrings, and a little bit of your quads. All right, welcome back to the Fit Doc Recovery Series, episode 3. And today we're gonna be talking about the tummy tuck and exercising recovery associated to that surgery. So got some special guests of mine. These are my patients, and this is Miss Maria.
Hi.
And then we got Miss Alexa.
Hi.
So both of my ladies have been out of surgery for over a year, for sure, right? Over a year. And both of them, go give them a follow. They're very, very active on social media. You know, they have definitely interest in exercising and nutrition and inspiring others to get into the fitness lifestyle. So go give them a follow. But today they're gonna help me kind of demonstrate what kind of exercises we can do after a tummy tuck, whether it's 3 weeks or 2 months or 6 months or even now at a year. So, and we're gonna talk about things you can't do. Really kind of get their insight of just what they think about the surgery, going into it, the recovery, and then maybe how it changed their lives and how they inspire others and the lifestyle of exercising and everything like that. So it's gonna be a great workout today. We're not taking it easy on you girls today. We're gonna have a great workout. Maybe show them a couple things they've never tried before. And we're gonna be going, first off, we're gonna start with some cardio. And we're just kind of talking this whole time. So come follow me, let's get started. All right.
Good.
We're gonna go over to the treadmill. So we're gonna do 10 minutes here. We're gonna kind of get some blood flowing. All right. All right, ladies. So the workout today is gonna be legs. So I think legs are probably the hardest thing to train, to make to make yourself do, but it's a great exercise overall for your whole entire body. So we'll be engaging some of your core, obviously, and then kind of demonstrating you guys. Both of you guys are wearing the Fit Doc waist trainer, which I like to start at 3 weeks after surgery. And what that does is going to help support your abdomen, right? You remember we talked about this? So it helps you support your abdomen. It's ventilated, so you're going to sweat not quite normal for the first like 6 months after a tummy tuck. I'm sure you remember that, and you feel a little numbness and tingling. So that is also associated to the sweat glands. The sweat glands don't quite work correctly yet, but I think the ventilation of this waist trainer does help the skin breathe a little bit better and give you abdominal support, which is very, 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 very important after a tummy tuck. You want to support your abdomen. Very important for the first 6 months after surgery, and in my opinion, I think it's a great thing for women in general for doing weight training specifically.
Definitely. I love the waist trainer because I feel contracted, you know, and that it feels safe.
Sure.
Especially if I'm trying to do some movement.
Yeah.
And that feeling like I feel secure.
Right.
Oh my God, it just made my workouts and easing into the movements a lot, better.
I think you remember when I told you at 3 weeks, I was like, all right, you ready to start exercising? And you're like, yes. Yeah. But, most women are wearing some garments. I don't like wearing garments at 3 weeks. I think it's kind of uncomfortable. But I think exercising after tummy tuck with a waist trainer at 3 weeks, I think it makes a lot of sense. And that's kind of why I get you into a waist trainer at 3 weeks. And then again, you're not quite ready to not have anything on yet. So, but you also want to get you moving. So, 3 weeks we introduced cardio. This is what you were doing, right, at 3 weeks? Remember that, Alexa?
Yes, I remember it.
So 3 weeks is something we want to start increasing circulation. It helps get the blood flow going. I think it helps with lymphatic recovery, which is associated to the swelling. And then we'll start doing some weight training. So, today we're going to kind of do some weight training, a little bit of maybe what you started with, and then we're also going to do some things at a year that I like to do with the ladies. But
yeah, we're ready.
Awesome, let's do it.
Yeah, treadmill wise, like this is, at 3 weeks or 2 months or 6 months or whatever it is, I think the treadmill is awesome. I think walking is great. It helps good circulation, just the way the physiology of the circulation of our bodies, especially around the abdomen. It helps things start kind of flushing out a little bit faster. You don't need to kill yourself here. We have an incline at 3 and a speed at 3. Incline at 5 too. Sorry, I'm gonna put you up a little bit.
There we go.
So At this pace, you should feel like your circulation is going, your legs are working a little bit harder, right? Because you're at an incline, but you're not like racing. So this is a speed that should be comfortable, like playing on the phone, just doing stuff on your phone. You shouldn't be out of breath, at this point. This is something I like to do personally for my training. I always do, this is my settings right here, 5 and 3. And I do this for like 15 minutes. And then at that point, I jump into the jump. Yeah. So kind of get the blood flowing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I love that. And sometimes we just miss this part of the warm-up.
Yeah.
It's like putting the cookies in the oven without having like the pre-setting. So.
Do you normally do cardio right before working out? What is your regimen?
Well, normally I just like to do a couple of warm-up movements.
Okay.
And then I jump myself because my time is limited in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
So sometimes I feel like it's a luxury to do my 10 minutes.
Sure.
But it's so important.
Right.
So when you do have the time, especially if you're starting to get into the fitness after a tummy tuck, you cannot skip this.
Right.
Give yourself and your body the time that it's needed to start easing your way into fitness or the movement itself.
Yeah.
So, like right now, I'm already out of breath, which is good. So I think, I'm just going back and thinking, what did I do to get myself back on track with fitness?
Yeah.
Because I was already active before my tummy tuck. And I remember how walking was so basic.
I know.
So enjoyable. Taking the first steps. Because I see some other girls and they use the walker.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Yeah.
Get yourself in your body. It has the muscles. It has the
For
strength.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think that's one of the first things that I think is so important, and it helps our body recover faster.
Right.
Too.
I agree. What do you think?
Well, I think of a car, and you have to start it a little bit before.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to warm up my body before I go into actually lifting anything, because then I can break my back or something.
Yeah.
So I do feel the benefits of using cardio before working out.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling it.
Yeah. So we're not trying to, it really takes like 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to do like a full 30 minutes. The idea is kind of get your heart rate up, and again, we're getting circulation going, and we're using more of your legs than anything else. So again, we're gonna get your legs ready for a leg workout today. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay?
Awesome.
So let's go and jump off. Let's get right into the meat of it. When my patients have tummy tucks and we get them started at 3 weeks, they ask me like, how long can I do it? I'm like, well, let's say 30 minutes is about the most you want to do when you first get started. I think I remember me telling you that, but you definitely don't want to be overdoing it. Like you don't want to be on there for like an hour doing this kind of stuff. You're really just kind of focus on just getting your heart rate, getting used to like feeling your abdomen, kind of working with the contractions. You remember?
Yeah, I agree.
You remember at 3 weeks you felt like these little shooting pains and tugging sensations?
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember that?
I definitely do. But I think it is important that we educate ourselves when it comes to it. Mm-hmm. Because when I started, I didn't know. And when I came to you, I felt like besides I had the tummy tuck, you educate me on so many levels when it comes to the fitness. And I felt like after the tummy tuck, I started like, okay, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do this. So it not just was the tummy tuck, but like a lifestyle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the importance of it was that doing it, because now it's like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
here we are.
I agree, and I will admit, I feel like after tummy tuck, I remember when I started doing walks outside, mm-hmm. I was wearing my waist trainer, and I made the commitment, all right, let me just do 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I felt like I had restarted my fitness like from day one. You're starting to build your like the way you're breathing a lot harder. You're forcing your body a lot more, so it does feel, to be honest, like you're starting from scratch.
Right.
But I mean, that's the way to do it. You know, you got to take those baby steps to acclimating your body into regaining the muscle and the strength all over again.
Right.
And it's worth it. Just keep doing a little bit more, a few more minutes.
It takes
a day.
time.
It takes
patience.
Time. Yes, for sure. I agree.
It's a humbling lesson in patience.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree.
Awesome. We're going to do some things over here real quick. So, my style of training, in my opinion, is that we need to keep your heart rate not at a fairly consistent level. So I don't like letting you just completely rest. While you're doing one muscle group, you should be doing something similar-ish or maybe completely off. So there should not be a lot of downtime. You know, women who, you know, like you for sure, you're constantly moving. You have kids. Same thing for you. You've got things to do. We want to make your time efficient.
Yeah.
So that means you got to work.
Yeah.
You're not in there playing around. Don't play on your phone. Put it down. Let's go to work, right? Today's going to be a little bit different. We're be talking and stuff, but we will keep you moving the whole time. So you might be a little bit out of breath.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a hamstring machine. I would be okay with this at 3 weeks too, but this is the reason I would be okay with this is because we're seated.
Okay.
All right. So this is a hamstring machine, and it needs to be in a seated position. The important, you'll find these at the gym too, right? They're different. This is hoist, but you'll see ones from like Life Fitness and ones, I don't know, from Pkwy or whatever it is. Yeah. But it's going to be in a seated position. And what I want you to do is always make sure your abdomen is supported. So you're going to be obviously wearing your waist trainer. I don't want you doing this.
Yeah.
Okay? You need to be relaxed. And relaxed means not holding anything. I want your hands here. Okay? That means you're not engaging your core to hold it down. And it's really just a matter of keeping your hamstrings tight and then pull. And it's really just this motion here. You got to limit that motion strictly into your knee joints, and so it's curling. That's all we're doing. Yeah, okay? You should not be engaging your back. You should not be going like this. You should not be kind of pushing like this. Drop the weight. Okay? It's really just kind of controlling the angle and feeling the tension of the hamstring and then curl. But again, the reason we can do this is because you're seated down, you're not stressing your abdominal core. Does that make sense?
Yes. I love that you share that because that was actually what I was doing. And we don't realize that the core is the center of your body. So if you're trying to work out your legs and try to limit the contraction you do here, you don't know that that's actually going to impact
Exactly. You got to be very careful with it. Put the weight on really nothing, almost nothing, and just get used to the motion and then feeling your tummy not tighten. If your tummy is starting to tighten up, you're doing it. You're using this too much. It needs to be supported, and again, don't do this.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
It's really just hamstrings. Okay? But
at what level do you recommend, like with strength? How many counts per?
So when you first get started, let's take you back to 3 weeks from surgery. When you first get started, put on nothing.
Okay.
Put on nothing. Get used to the motion. Your knee joint should be at this pivot point. Do you see where it says pivot point?
Yes.
This is where it's arcing. It should be, your knee should be at that level. So if you're too short, like you girls are a little bit shorter, I'm gonna take this wedge thing over here. Because this thing is all the way maxed out to the front, so you can't go any more this way. But it'll push you more forward, and then now you're in the correct position. How you sit in these machines, or all these different machines, you gotta make sure that the pivot points are correct. If they're not correct, you're gonna hurt yourself, first of all, or you're gonna cause some kind of compensation muscle that shouldn't be working, because you're not set the machine up correctly.
Correct.
So women who've never exercised or been in a gym, it's kind of intimidating. You see all these equipment, you don't know how to use it, and you start messing with things, and you don't know what you're doing with it because you haven't set it up correctly. That goes for all machines. You need to make sure you're set up correctly, that the pivot points are exactly where they should be at what is actually pivoting. Does that make sense?
Yes. Got it.
Alexa? Yeah?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And just, once you get familiar, and if you don't know how to use it, ask maybe a trainer or somebody. And ask people that know what they're doing, the trainers. The trainers should typically know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
And if you're too proud to do that, then guess what? You can watch the Fit Doc series, right? There you go. That's YouTube University, right?
Yes.
YouTube University. There's so many people out there giving great content, and you should hopefully you can tell if they know what they're talking about or not. Okay. So that's we're gonna try this. Okay, we're gonna do the hamstring. This is called hamstrings. It's a seated hamstring. There's lying version one. We don't see that here, but we're gonna do it with this one. Okay. The lying version. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Have y'all seen a lying curl before, where it looks like this, where you're laying down and you go like that? You
Okay.
can't do that after a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
So you cannot do that for, I would say, at least 4 months after the surgery. Again, we're trying to make sure that the middle that I tighten back up, that has time to heal.
What's
It takes 4
something
months.
that can happen if someone attempts to do something like this?
So if you did that and you start straining your core and you're laying on it, you're not going to tear the suture. I think I told you all that. You're not going to tear the suture. The suture is never going to tear. But what will tear is your body. You'll tear the tissue that the suture's holding together. You'll tear it and you'll feel it. You might get some bruising, which means you bled. And worst case scenario, you try to do that 2 weeks after surgery, I guarantee you'll cause a lot of bleeding, and then we would probably have to have surgery to fix that. So that's why it really takes 4 months to help the middle fully heal up before you can start stretching it.
Yes.
You know, so yoga, Pilates, CrossFit, you know, weight training with core, like heavier exercising, is 4 months. I told you all that. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
So important. You got to give this time to heal.
And
So-
I love that you're mentioning it, because not many people have the knowledge to jump on the machine.
Right.
For some, like sometimes at home, I don't have these machines. I
Right.
do at-home workouts.
Yeah.
And seeing something like that could be intimidating. So
Right.
to ease your way and get the knowledge and performance safe,
Right.
I'm just loving all these tips that you're giving me, because to me, some of them seems like really new. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm here and that you're sharing this with everybody
This is
else.
that's why we're doing this recovery series, because I think women need to hear it, you know, from someone. First of all, I'm a physician. Second of all, I have experience in weight training, and this is what I do for a living. So the idea and the whole point of this is for education
Yes.
and helping people start hopefully work out a little bit sooner, you know, than they had feared not being able to do.
Yes.
But they're going to do it safely, and that's what you girls are going to help me show, is that we can do it safely. You're going to be comfortable, and then hopefully you can inspire others to do the same.
And I love that, because honestly, we don't get that advice anywhere else.
Yeah.
You have a doctor that's going to see you at the appointment,
Right.
at the surgery, and then you're on your own.
Right.
So we're here. The doctor itself. Like, where do you get a doctor like that knows everything? The fitness, the recovery, the, you know, like the community
Yeah.
and the events that you just feel supported every step
Yeah.
of the way. So I'm thankful for you, doctor. So let's,
course.
let's do it. Let's do
Proud
it.
to do it.
Let's
Okay, let's get you to hop on real quick. So again, just show me the adjustments I made for you. Is that I put a foam pad behind you, okay? And so your knee joints, or do you see that pivot point? This pivot point? So your knee bone's about right. You're gonna put your legs up here, under here. There
Yeah.
you go. Yep. And so this thing has like a little swivel thing, so it automatically adjusts to that, okay?
Okay.
And so all you do is I'm gonna have you just nice and relaxed, put your hands in your lap, okay? Just nice and relaxed, and then we're gonna curl. Just like that. You feel it? So you're not engaging your core. You're not holding these, right? And the only thing working is this muscle back here. It's called the hamstring muscle. And you're exactly where your pivot point should be, which is at your knees.
Yeah, I'm only feeling it on my legs. I'm
Yep.
definitely not feeling anything on my tummy.
So we're going to get you used to the motion, because every machine is a little bit different. Whenever you try a new machine, just put on nothing first and see what the motion is, see where it feels wrong, make a couple jumps, see if that feels a little better, and then you start increasing your weight. So for you, it looks like it's set up correctly from what I can tell. You're not straining your back. It looks pretty good.
And this is the proper way.
I think
Does the
we
number
could.
of reps matters? How many sets do you recommend?
So when you first get out of surgery at 3 weeks, when you first try this, again, you should try nothing. I would kind of just get blood flow into the hamstring muscle. You know, do reps of 20, 25.
Okay.
And then as you get further from surgery, start kind of decreasing it. You know, for most women who are like weight training for the purpose of getting, you know, staying fit, your rep range should be about 10 to 15. That should be about the goal
Got it.
target, between 10 to 15 reps.
Okay.
I think I made it.
Good. All right.
So how many times a week should our leg focus be? Like, how do you?
That is kind of personal preference, I would
Right.
say, for you. Yeah. Some women like the nice good legs, good butt, right?
Yeah.
And you should do it twice a week.
Okay.
If you just want to kind of be overall muscle, just tone everywhere, doing maybe full body workouts like 3 or 4 days a week, that makes a little more sense.
Correct.
And if you're really trying to focus on specific parts of your body, even though you're not a bodybuilder, that's called bodybuilding. Because you're sculpting your body to make it look a certain way. Anybody who goes to the gym, in essence, is a bodybuilder, in my opinion. If you're training
I like
weights,
that. That's true.
that's what it is. That's why you're doing these things, to make that shoulder bigger or your butt bigger, because you do all these glute things, right?
That's true.
That's exactly what bodybuilding is. But there's different spectrums, obviously, as you know. Okay.
Do you want me to try this on?
Yeah, I want you to try this. How did the weight feel? Feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to kind of get used to the mechanics. This is a different type of machine in that it has a pad on your shin.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of hamstring machine. Some machines have just this, and it has something that pushes here.
Yeah.
Like it pushes here. And
Yeah.
so it's a different kind of a pad. It feels weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a different pad machine. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Would
do you
the
feel
other
it?
one be more recommended? The one that holds on the top?
In my experience, the ones that are like this, where the pad is on your shin, is a little bit harder to feel the hamstring, in my opinion. So my preference are the ones that put pressure here on your knees.
Yes.
Do you feel the difference when I put pressure on
I
your knees
do.
versus?
And it's more easier to
Yeah.
to do the hamstring movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
But everyone has a different, feeling. But I'll do this for you next time too, so you'll feel the difference between putting pressure on your knees versus pressure here. It totally feels different, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason.
Wait, I'm not crying. I'm just out something in my head. And then I feel like the moment you jumped in, because it's so loose,
Yeah.
you might feel like a little wiggly on your stomach. So just be very careful of how you're stepping into the machine.
Right,
too.
right. Yeah. Okay, all right. Next, we're gonna do something else.
And you're not crying.
So same thing about keeping your heart rate up. We're gonna do some walking lunges.
Ooh,
So
okay.
you would not be doing this at 3 weeks, but at 2 months you could start these. So we're just going to walk all the way to the end and back.
Okay.
All right. Again, another important concept we talked about this is abdominal core support. 2 months you would probably start doing this. I would tell you can start doing it. This is body weight exercise. This is something you can do in your house. This is something you can do in your driveway. This is something you can do down the hallway. There's no reason someone can't do walking lunges. Okay?
No excuse.
Fantastic exercise. Quad, hamstrings. You're not using a whole lot of core stuff, right? But you feel your core starting to
Yeah.
get activated. This is
Also
a great
Different.
exercise start right out the gate. Be nice and comfortable. Again, you're gonna be wearing a waist trainer like this. Is very supportive. Come on back.
Now, do you recommend any weights while you're doing?
So as you get comfortable with these lunges, you can start doing weights. You can add weights to your ankles. You can add weights to your arms. You can hold them here. You can hold them here. You can kind of really get creative with walking lunges.
Okay.
You could really probably do a complete just body weight exercises, incorporating lunges and squats and some other variation of holding weights with your arms.
Correct.
Very, 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 very possible, and have a great workout in at least 20 minutes.
Ooh, you're ready.
So I know your quads are working because I can see it.
Yeah, this really will make you
So they get your heart rate up.
breathless.
Again, you're getting all your stabilizing muscles starting to kind of wake up. If you get really good at walking lunges, you will have a fantastic core.
Yes.
Okay? And your legs will always look great. Your butt will look even better. Okay? All right.
Awesome. I'm ready.
So I'm going to add a little bit more weight here to you. And then I'm going to kind of recreate the other type of machine where there's a pad here.
Okay.
Okay? So when you slide in your legs in there. And again, nice. Remember, relax your hands, relax your arms. Not tighten up too much, but just keep it nice and calm, okay? So go ahead and squeeze. Do you feel the difference?
Yes, definitely feel the difference from the first time.
Yeah.
I can see that I'm not using core either on this one, but it's much more easier
Yeah.
for me to
pull it down, right?
control, yes.
Yeah.
Of it. So
this is unique to this machine called Hoist, and Hoist uses different arc angles to create tension in a movement. So it's just a different type of machine style. Nothing wrong with it. It's just different.
got it.
You'll find some of the box gyms or home gyms smaller gym places will have this.
Now, the breathing. How is the breathing impacting a workout? Do I have to focus on it? Is there like
Just
a better way?
no, just nice good breath, and if you're talking, you're breathing just fine. So
Okay, we're doing it.
all right, how many is that?
20.
That's it? Okay, you're done. Good job. All right.
Okay, this does feel, it makes a lot of difference. And it actually feels really good. Feels really good.
Yeah,
Like I
it should
could really,
be.
if I had this machine, I had access to it post tummy tuck surgery.
Yeah.
As a person that only does at-home fitness, I would definitely be doing this very carefully and incorporate that into my regimen.
I mean,
This feels
you
really
won't find these machines outside of a gym. So
Okay.
some apartment gyms, most apartment gyms will have some kind of hamstring machine.
Yeah.
Hopefully have this one and not the lying one. Again, the lying one you cannot do. But this one is safe.
Yes. Yes.
All right. How many is that?
Pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Next thing, we're going to do some squats, air squats. Okay. So we just there's really a couple variations of the squats. You can do narrow squats. I wouldn't do that. Not very comfortable. I would do shoulder width apart, slice toes just slightly out. Okay. And the idea is good core. You shouldn't flex. You shouldn't be slouchy. Okay. Nice good core. And then you want to squat at the hips and the knees. So like this, you can put your arms down to the front if you like. Some people like doing that. It's comfortable. But the point is you want to keep your torso, for the most part, about as straight as possible. Okay. You got to bend your hips.
Okay.
So after a tummy tuck at 3 weeks, probably not a good idea to do. I'd prefer you not do that. It's just, I think you'll find a lot of discomfort. I remember remember the tightness here?
Yeah.
Like right there and there? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Those right there and there? Be a little uncomfortable. Okay, so don't try to kill yourself. I mean, you can squat a little bit, but again, you use your legs and keep your core supported. Okay, but no weights
Okay.
at 3 weeks. But for you girls now, you're way past a year. You should definitely try to incorporate these into your exercise, whatever you normally do. While you're doing a machine, do this. Put some weights in your hand. Put some weights above your shoulders. And you're working other muscle groups. You're maintaining your heart rate, and you're actively metabolically working other muscle groups other than whatever you just did.
Exactly.
Okay?
Ready?
So for you guys, you're past a year, so let's go. You're gonna do it.
Go.
Okay, we're gonna do 15. So I'm kind of curious, when we all first started like thinking about getting a tummy tuck, what kind of, I always tell everybody this, I'm sure you thought about this a long time before you actually decided to do it. Because it's like one of the bigger surgeries, right? It's like everyone's scared of the tummy tuck. I'm scared of the scar. It's gonna be a long recovery, right?
Yes.
These are all things you had, and then I'm sure you asked your husband, what do you think? And I'm sure he said, you don't need anything, you're beautiful. Is that what you said? I know you said that. Right?
I think my biggest fear before deciding to do the tummy tuck was, the scar.
Yeah.
And that was always my last option.
Right.
Oh, wait, not yet. That was always my last option. So I feel like I had to do it with us moving closer to be with family. That was one of them. The secondly was like, all right, let me put in the work first. And I've been doing fitness after I had my second baby, C-section and everything. And then I just noticed, the skin is not going away. There's just certain things that even a strong fitness regimen is not gonna change.
Right.
So to me, just choosing.
And you have
to
two
go-
kids, right?
I had two kids,
Two kids.
2 C-section, and then finally just
All right,
choosing to go on and move forward through the surgery was like a mutual, like agreement. I like, let's just take this step because I really do that. I really want to.
How old was your youngest when you did it?
Oh wow, that was last year. He was 5.
5?
Yeah, 4.5. Before the surgery.
So kids are out of diapers and.
Yeah, they were out of diapers.
Okay, 15.
And, more independent because that's also very important. Knowing that they don't just need like mommy to be there and change a diaper and carry them and everything. So I think I just gave myself that time to decide when was the right moment. Everybody will have their time to do.
Right.
But for me personally, I felt like, kids are bigger. I have the family and the support.
Right.
My husband was on board as well. And I think that's one of the main reasons that I was like, this is good. This feels good. This feels like it's the right time to do it. Like, why not?
Did you know anybody who had a tummy tuck before?
I have
Friends, friends that you could ask, like what was their experience?
Yeah, I had a lot of friends that did the tummy tuck.
¿Cuántos más?
15.
Okay.
Even though, they share, because you can hear both sides. And I really did not want to jump into the Google image search engine because you can see a lot of things that will freak
Scary,
you out.
yeah.
And I wanted to jump into the surgery coming from a place of love and hope and positivity.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I was going to research, yes, word of mouth and hearing it from friends was important, but also coming to the professional itself, hearing it from you and watching all your videos, that helps so much into.
How about you, Alexa? When did you decide to pull the trigger?
On the surgery.
Yeah, on the tummy tuck surgery.
Well, I was pretty young and I would fantasize with my friend.
Yeah.
When I get older, I want to like a kid. So I think it was a dream, and it was never a need until my third child came.
Okay.
And then that's when I decided, okay, it's this thing right here needs to go away.
Yeah.
So that was back in 2019, and that's when I first decided to do my first surgery with you. And that was my tummy tuck.
Yeah.
And then I came back in 2021.
Right.
And I had another round.
Right.
And this is how I'm looking now. And I know that it's not just about doing the surgery, but maintaining it with workouts and educating myself about nutrition and fitness. And like she just mentioned, the perfect example that we have on Instagram is the Fit Doctor. So a lot of advice and a lot of things I have learned from you, generally speaking. So I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, of course. Let's grab some water real quick. You have any water?
I got
Okay.
We got our cheerleaders here too, right? The Fit Doctor.
Yes, definitely.
So Alexa, how did you find Dr. Mouse initially?
That's a great question. Actually, I had my sister-in-law did a research, and she's like, Dr. Morales is on top 5. He's one of the best doctors here. So after her showing me about it, I booked an appointment with other doctors, also about this area, and the feeling was just not there. So as soon as I went with Dr. Morales, it was like an instant connection, and I instantly felt safe and secure. So I stuck with the appointment, and we just went at it. And like I said, after 2 years, I went for a round 2. So here I am, and like I said, I'm very grateful.
So definitely, okay, this is hard to tell. Well, it wasn't hard to tell. You just Google search best doctor, plastic surgeon in Houston, and a lot of names pop up. When I came across to Dr. Rolando, website and his Instagram account and his YouTube account, it just found so much information that was relatable, that was real, that was honest, and I went ahead and did the virtual consultation, and I was like, all right, this feels good. He's board certified and he meets like all the requirements, and I feel safe when I see the pictures
We got Evolution 2, which is going to be the quads. We're going to do some quad extensions. And I think this is one of my favorite exercises for the front of your legs, called the quadriceps. And so you can get this muscle working with like squats and lunges and everything like that, but this machine really breaks it down to just this. So this is interesting. Also, we're going to add more. So this can do the hamstring line curls, which is this one I talked about, remember?
Yeah.
So you're lying down and you put your legs here.
Okay.
Like, I do not want you doing this.
Yes.
Like, you're on your tummy, it's gonna be super uncomfortable, you can hurt yourself. But you know, a leg extension machine, it's gonna look like this. Some are independent, so have a back here to kind of lean back against. But I actually like that it doesn't have a back, because it kind of makes you not use your back to go like this.
Right.
So typically people kind of go like this. And when you do that, just doing this in itself will kind of stretch your abdomen. So once you sit nice upright, again, pivot point is right at your knees. You're not doing this. Or just extending. Nice and relaxed core. Sitting straight up, and I'm not slouching. Sitting up, and then just pulling up like that, okay?
Okay.
One of the secrets to leg extension is you don't want to point your toes down. You point your toes up. Okay? When you point your toes up, like pulling back, you will get more of your quads.
Got it.
Okay?
I think we can do it at the same time.
Huh? Oh yeah. Let me grab a couple
okay.
tins.
Okay. You want to do that? Doesn't matter.
You can do it. I'm still catching my breath.
Oh yeah, because I'm saying we can do it at the same time. Let's just do it.
2 tins.
How would you say it might change for you after getting tummy tuck?
Well, I will say that my core feels a lot stronger than before. I feel so confident. I remember I bought a series, I bought a set of dresses that were body comp, and I think, just a few months after my surgery that I was starting to wear them. I was like, wow, I can't believe this was me, And I think even like the next day after the surgery, when you notice, and you notice, and I was like, is this me? Like, it's a renewed sense of joy, and excitement. As a mom, and after having babies, that you want that back, and having that surgery, like, it just felt so good, right?
Yeah, I remember it was my confidence, and after I did the tummy tuck, it's when I felt the confidence to start actually working out. Now I get to wear like cute outfits to the gym and stuff like that. So it definitely impacted everything, but it started like there, like the start. That's where it started.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Lexa, hop up. Okay, so nice relaxed sitting position. Your elbows, yep, your knees look good. Looks good. All right, so we're just gonna go up, toes up, all the way up.
Ooh, I can feel it.
Yeah. You feel it, Lexa?
And this has weights.
This has weight.
Okay, and this is safe to do after?
After a tummy tuck, yeah. Because again, you're
okay.
seated. Obviously you gotta be careful getting in and out of the machine. But you're seated down, you should not be engaging your core too much, right? Again, keep your hands relaxed. You don't want to be pushing anything, you don't want to be pulling anything, just nice and relaxed.
Got it.
If you do it correctly, the only thing you're gonna be working is this. You're not gonna be working your back, you're not gonna be in your lower back, you're not gonna be working arms or shoulders to stay in position. But really, even after a tummy tuck, or women who don't even have a tummy tuck, is this exercise machine, you need to be very focused on what it's supposed to do. Drop the weight, focus more on the contraction. You're feeling it, right?
Yeah. A lot, like right there.
And you're, the ego lifting or holding, like, you don't need to do all that.
No.
You just don't.
Yeah, and I love what you're saying, because after tummy tuck, I remember I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling other muscles in my body that I wasn't feeling before. It's like, it's so important how much, your core really does for your body, because you'll feel it everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. And sometimes when you're doing exercises, even the littlest thing, because I remember doing leg workouts and everything, my core is moving too. It's holding my body.
Always will. It's the foundation of your entire body.
Definitely.
So, doing a tummy tuck alone, we're doing upper body stuff too, and that's a totally different thing. But legs, I think legs are important.
Yeah.
You know, your tummy tuck swelling will get better if you start working your legs,
Yes.
in my opinion. So
Yes.
your muscles act like a pump. You're pumping blood, but you're also pumping swelling back into your system, and so it helps with the tummy tuck swelling. I really believe that. Same thing walking on incline. It helps with the lymphatic recovery.
Like it drains.
Yeah. How many did you do? 20?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was like,
All right, you're done with that. Okay, next.
how many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
You have 3. How old are they right now?
One is going to be 16 this month.
Okay.
And then I have a 12-year-old girl, and then a 7-year-old girl.
7-year-old girl.
So
Okay.
I have 1 boy, 2 girls. How about yourself?
I have a soon-to-be 6-year-old next week, and then I also have a 10-year-old. How do they feel about mommy going through the surgery and everything? Like, how was it for you?
They were very supportive, especially my husband. I feel like when you're gonna jump into a surgery this big, you're gonna need a lot of support.
Yeah.
And the kids could definitely impact the journey. So if we have someone that is gonna be there taking care of us, and we're gonna feel comfortable with that person, then
They were helping
like,
mommy out.
yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, it's definitely good.
I remember the first
How about you?
week. Yeah, when I think I had my surgery, and then by the end of the week, I had my kids back as they were staying at my mom's. And then just seeing them there, and they came over and hugged me and kissed me, and they understood. And I want to share this because sometimes we feel the mommy guilt, like we're doing something for ourselves, and it just keeps many of us. I talk to so many friends from actually doing the procedure. But I will say, like, you will not regret the surgery. I don't regret the surgery at all. And it just feels so good, just, doing something for us, and at the end of the day, our kids are going to grow, they're going to be happy and healthy. But here's mommy, like, why not do something for us that's going to make us happy too? And, we're doing so much for others, and why not do something that's going to make
You
us
deserve
feel
it.
good?
You deserve to get your body back.
Yes.
Mommy's
Yeah.
happy, kids are happy, and the husbands are happy, and everybody's happy.
And everybody's
Yeah.
happy. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, so I'm going to introduce you to the tank. I have one of these at home.
This looks really powerful.
So what it is kind of a push sled. You can actually pull it, but you can push it. But today we're going to push it.
All right.
And we're going to push it all the way to the end of that thing. Okay? So there's no really secret to it. You grab the handle and you're just going to push like this, okay? At 3 weeks or 2 months from surgery, you're not going to do this after a tummy tuck, for those watching.
Okay.
But for you girls, I think it's a good thing. So if you have access to one of these are great because it does help with the core. It helps with your upper body. You get a little bit of arms, here pushing. And again, it's mostly your legs, mostly a leg exercise, okay? So you're gonna kind of just push that way, okay? This thing, you can add resistance by adding weight, but it's also geared. So we can add the gearing resistance to it to make it harder. Okay?
First.
So we're going to be going front, and then we're going back. Alexa, you're going to stand on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You're going to be her cheerleader, and you're going to push her.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
So it takes glutes. It's going to take your quads. Focus on nice, good core. How's your core feel?
Yes.
Feels okay?
It is working. Yes. And the booty.
Yeah.
My cows.
This is
this is working everywhere.
very much a lower body dominant exercise, and it helps stabilize your core. Core training is a good thing for longevity of the human body. So once you get past a year, this is when you want to kind of doing this kind of stuff.
All right. Push
Okay?
your back.
I feel okay?
Ready to get on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me bring you back. Let's do it.
Nope. We're switching. Sorry.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you can sit on there, or there you go. Push.
You go,
Doesn't
girl.
matter how fast you go, you want to go at a certain pace.
The
or what's
harder, the
idea?
faster you go, just more intensity you're going to have,
Okay.
and you'll get your heart rate even more harder.
Okay.
So it doesn't really, it's not a race, but for sure you can increase the resistance or intensity by increasing speed, increasing the weight, whatever. Okay. We're gonna just 2 of these, and we're gonna go back to the quads. Okay.
All right.
So if you get a gym that has one of these in this kind of an area, you know, you can, you have a training partner. I think this is a fun way to do it.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have a cheerleader, and then you have, you know, someone working, gives you good, gives you a good break while you're catching your breath, and then back again.
Yes, this feels really good. Oh.
This has become our favorite one, right?
Yes.
Now we get to work and then we get a reward.
This is the leg pusher. Easy.
There you go. It's a great, great, great booty builder.
Oh yeah.
So,
Now
all
this
right.
one, I do feel it a little bit here
Yep.
when I'm pushing.
It's all core, right? So you're going to get your core here. Your core is just not your six-pack muscles, it's actually your entire musculature of your external obliques. And again, your lower back, all of it's, you need to keep nice and tight. Again, waist trainers for women, I think is a great, with or without tummy tucks. You need to support your entire core, not just the belt. Okay, belt puts too much focus on one little area. A very common mistake I see women training with. She'll focus more on a wider belt, or you wear more of a waist trainer to support your entire core. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm glad you're saying that, because I'll be honest, I am not the type of person that's going to wear a waist trainer. And that was really hard for me after tummy tuck to get used to the waist trainer. So definitely you still want to stay safe.
Yeah.
You need this because it'll help you perform a lot better. That's what
Posture.
I noticed. And it's going to keep your posture and everything secure. And, you know, just even for the first 3 months, 4 months, that was my experience. Just wear the waist trainer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. Okay, let's get back onto the quads, and then we'll grab some water again. We got another round of this, and then we'll start the next evolution.
Okay, so on the
All right. 15.
15.
All right.
Don't pull. England, relax. Yes. See, it's very, very natural reflex to pull, right? So you can get stronger. It feels like you're stronger, but you actually, you're defeating the whole purpose. You want to make your only muscle doing this exercise work by itself, with no support from your core, no support from your arms or shoulders holding things down. So, drop the ego, drop your weight. Okay. So let's get to 15, and then we're going to do the number 16. You're going to hold it, okay? And I'll tell you to come down. So up, hold, down, again, hold, down, again, hold, down, again, hold, down. Last one, hold, fight it. Come on, fight. Come on, Alexa. Okay, down. Good.
Let me recover.
He said, let me breathe.
So
Good.
you can change these exercises from being very, very simple to adding a little more intensity. And this is what that was. It was increasing your intensity, but not being unsafe by adding more weight. What I did is I changed your intensity by increasing your contraction. So maintain maximum contraction, and then you start feeling the burn, right?
Yeah.
And that last one, I put more resistance, and it kind of forces your muscle to really kind of fight it, and then you're done. So
So
It-
people
it's
have
these
the
little-
wrong idea. People have the wrong idea that you have to work a lot or too much or
Not
too
true.
long. But the idea is to just do a little bit of time, but do it right, correct?
correct.
Got it.
It's quality over quantity, and get creative with the different type of styles of training. Like you can do drop sets, we can do they call pauses, holds, partials. We'll kind of do a little bit of all that. Okay. All right. Okay, back to the tank.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go, go, go.
I got it. How much?
All right.
Yes.
I think the tank is my favorite one.
This one, right? Yes.
This is definitely my favorite one.
Good job. All right, let's grab some water. And I'm gonna get your next stuff ready, okay?
Get some water. Coming into the surgery, I was filled with optimism, but it was hard knowing, first of all, I consider myself a very active person. So when I just saw myself that even though my mind was like ready to move and get into the fitness routine that I was so much craving, my body just needed rest and heal and healing time. And I think just going through that, you know, that mental battle that, okay, just take it one step at a time and slow down. To me, that was like the hardest part. So jumping into the surgery, I recommend like being aware of there's going to be physical challenges, yes, but there's also going to be a different state of mind that you just have to be open, like, okay, let me just take it slow. And to me, that was really hard.
You did it, right?
But we did it, yeah.
For me, it was really smooth. The recovery, the pain, like I didn't really felt any pain. I think the doctor really advised me and his staff on how to follow up and what to do. And I had the support of my husband and my family, so I think that made everything smooth. I don't really remember having a bad experience when doing any of my surgeries with Dr. Morales, actually. So I'm grateful, but I know it could be tough for some girls, and that's the beauty, that we're able to share it here, and now everybody's gonna identify. You know, it's not just like, oh, this is how it goes for everyone. No, have an open mind, and like she said, it matters a lot what kind of mindset you go into something with.
Yeah.
Because that could impact the whole process. So staying positive matters.
All right, ladies, so we're gonna start the next evolution. So we're gonna do a couple sets of this. So I want to show you something a little more exotic. Okay, this is more of an exotic machine. So this is called
the word exotic. Okay, let's
This
do
is
it.
not many gyms have this machine. I think this is about as a standard version of this type of machine that you'll see. But it's becoming more popular in some of the box gyms. So you'll start seeing this. It's kind of like a booty builder. So it's really just all glutes here. Okay, you can do this with. I can show you kind of a poor man's way to do it, which is basically on a bench. You put a pad and you put a bar on you.
Yeah.
My issues with that is that people are kind of prone to injury because not really the tummy tuck, but really just people getting into that position.
Yeah.
You know, it's just an awkward situation with free weights specifically. And you can do that with the kettlebell. That's a little bit easier. But if you can find a machine that's like this, it's great. I mean, these are really great machines. So basically what you're gonna do is the idea is that you want a band or some kind of resistance across your waistline. So now that y'all have had a tummy tuck, you're about a year out, this will be non-uncomfortable, okay? Doing it at 3 weeks, not a good idea, right? Doing it 2 months, not a good idea.
Yeah.
6 months, I would try it. Just try, lightweight. Get used to the motion. At that point, the incision is not going to be quite uncomfortable. You're putting pressure on it. But if I catch any of y'all doing it at 3 weeks, I'm going to get on you, okay? You should not be doing this at 3 weeks, even though you've probably been playing on it a lot. So anyway, you lean back. And the way to do this is this needs to be right across your groin area, kind of where your tummy tuck incision is. And you're going to kind of pick up and you push this down. And you come down. And all the way up. Okay? This is all booty. Make sense?
Yeah.
So, fun exercise. Women who start doing this really enjoy it because you really feel that intense contraction of the butt. Okay?
I'm excited to try this one. I don't think
You never
I've
tried it?
this one before. No.
Yeah.
Maybe in a different modality, but
So you slide down a little bit more.
oh, there we go. That's right.
Slide down a little bit more. There you go. And then lay back all the way. There you go.
Right.
All right.
And then
Put your feet about right. A little bit more shoulder width apart like that. Good.
just trying
And
to
then
figure this out still.
Pick your hips up.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All the way and let this go. You can let go of this.
Oh.
Yeah. So that looks right. The angles are really your knees need to be at a 90 degree, which you are. And all the motion is squeezing your butt, right? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Do you feel it?
Yes.
All these machines, just like this one, has a wide band on your tummy area, so it shouldn't be like a rope. It needs to be very much more wide. If this is uncomfortable, you can add like a little foam pad, and you can put that under here, and it'll be a lot more comfortable. You got to find something comfortable. Okay.
Oof, I think.
And then up.
Put those back.
There you go. Perfect.
Oof.
What do you think?
This was very challenging. Oh my God, but I love it. I felt the burn everywhere. Definitely, yes. I think after a year of surgery, this is a must try.
Yeah.
Ooh, that felt great.
All right, Alexa, want to try it?
Definitely want to try it.
So lay back. And lay back. And scoot down a little more. Scoot down. Right there. Yeah. Put this across like this. Just get nice and tight. Your legs shoulder width. A little bit more. A little more. So you feel like your angles are straight. Your knees are straight. See? This is the position. You don't put your feet here. Your feet don't go here. They don't go here. They go right here. Okay? So you're going to squeeze your butt up. Push up. And then you push this down. And then down all the way to the bottom. And then squeeze. Up and squeeze. Feel it?
I feel it.
You'll see a lot of women in the gym doing this with a normal bar with the pad, and they're doing off a bench. That's the basic way to do it. The motion. You can do same motion with the kettlebell on your tummy. Like it kind of gets the same thing. But you'll see a lot of women on social media doing that exercise with a lot of weight. They'll do like 3 plates.
Yeah.
This machine is fantastic because it really decreases a lot of the risk of injury, but it's a very, very controlled movement. Good?
Yes.
Okay, let's go up. Squeeze and hold. Okay, go ahead, come down. Perfect. And it's pink, it looks cute. Cool, what'd y'all think? You like that?
I love it.
Cool, now we're gonna go over here. While you catch your breath, now you're gonna come over here. Super, super common machine. You'll find this machine in every box gym. It's called the leg press. It's great because it takes a lot of the abdominal requirements from a squat out because your back is supported. And so this is a great thing. Always, always, always wear a waist trainer. Okay. Again, before we start, I want you to focus on. You want to understand that you're working only your legs. We're not working your really core. You're not working your arms. I don't want you hanging on to anything. A lot of them have these grips. You do not hang on to that, okay? Hands nice and relaxed. Remember that we're working your quads. Basic concept of leg press is the higher you put your feet on here, the more hamstring you're gonna get.
Okay. Is this good level or?
Well, I'm gonna just tell you the difference, okay? So the higher you put your legs on here, the more hamstring. You put in the middle, it's pretty much equal between the hamstring and your quads. If you put it really far back, then you're gonna get more quads. Okay? If you separate your legs, you get more adductors, which are the inner part of your legs.
Got it.
That's kind of the basic placement of feet. So what I recommend when you first start doing this is always kind of be neutral. This is like a neutral position, so you're in good position. I would widen your feet a little bit more. Okay? So 3 weeks from surgery, tummy tuck, this is not allowed. But 6 months for sure. You should be able to come. Oh, here's the other one.
Oh.
Yeah. How about it? Yeah, go ahead. Good. So how deep is really just comfort. So it needs to be, you look like you're hitting that right depth. So.
Yeah, especially if you're wearing the waist trainer.
But again, your hands are relaxed. You're not grabbing on anything. All the work is being done with your glutes, your hamstrings, and a little bit of your quads. Again, feet placements is important for this machine. Okay?
Yes, this feels really good.
Leg press, you can really add a lot of weight. It can be tempting to have an ego lift where you put a lot of weight on. I'm going to tell you, especially females, there is no reason for ego lifting. I don't care if you want to put on the gram. It doesn't, you're just increasing risk of injury. But more importantly, you just don't respond to like heavy weights like men do. Like we have different hormones in our system, so we respond differently. Y'all don't need to take the risk of hurting yourselves, and it's really just important to kind of maintain muscle mass and muscle tone. You can get a great workout with reps of 10 to 15. Okay?
All right.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Now this will be like that.
I'll let it go.
Yep. Good?
Okay.
All right, Alexa.
Whew.
How'd that feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Was it heavy?
It's heavy, yes.
That was heavy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay. Right, you're gonna take these handles and then we're gonna push up. Push up with your legs and push these out like that. Okay, go ahead. Perfect, good. You're short, so you can go all the way down. That's good.
Right, all the
Good.
way.
Okay, when you come down, I want you to separate your knees a little bit more, just like that. Good?
Okay.
Perfect. Good. Feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
So I like your posture, you're nice and relaxed. You're doing a great job with your mechanics as far as how you're moving your legs and your knees. Good depth. Keep your heels flat. Good, and you get to 15 and you're done, okay?
Where am I?
Huh?
Maybe 12?
Okay, just do 2 more then. All right. Okay, we're gonna go push up again. Push these. Perfect. Good. Let's get some water. You feel it?
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't know how I'm gonna do my legs.
Water
I'm
boys.
gonna be like,
I got the water boys. They're great.
Water boys. Yeah. We couldn't do it without them.
I know, right?
set myself up correctly.
So I would lay flat before you set the belt.
Got
Good.
it.
Just like that. This one coming right here. That. Good. Feet a little bit wider. Perfect. Ready? Push up. Good. All the way down. Again, reiterating, this is not a machine you should be doing 3 weeks after surgery, but I think at 6 months, I think most women are able to do this after a tummy tuck, and they'll find it comfortable. Adding a pad over the tummy area would be much more comfortable, I think, most likely.
Yes.
11, 12, keep going, 13, 14,
All right, this one started to make me sweat.
and 15. Hold,
Woo!
hold, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Okay, good job. Down.
Hold on, I need a second.
Good.
Listen, if the workout doesn't make you scream, like,
Well,
are you really?
I'm not doing my
working out?
job.
Right?
Yeah. This is not a 3-week post tummy tuck workout. This is a after 1 year. This is you should start
Yes.
kind of increasing your intensity. I'm gonna try to show you a couple little things, kind of very, change up the reps. Not just basic reps. We're doing a little bit things a little bit different. So same thing for you. Is you're gonna do nice, good pace. Good, feet are good. Awesome. Go. All the way down. Squeeze. All the way down. Squeeze hard. Good. That's it. Squeeze hard. That's it. Perfect. When you get to 15, and then on the 15, you're gonna hold it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Awesome. There you go. Good. Let's get to 15. Come on. Get 15. Hold. No, is that 15? 15. Hold. Hold. Good job.
You go, girl.
Now that's a set.
Yes.
We did it.
All right.
Can I walk is a question. We're gonna need a follow-up after
Good.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Having a good workout buddy is a great thing because they can kind of motivate and push you, I think tactile feedback of having someone who understands like the anatomy and stuff like that, like that's why I was pushing on you. I'm not trying to poke you for no reason.
Yeah.
But when I touch you there,
Feel the
you
muscle.
feel it, and
Yeah.
you actually compensate, right? And so you contract even harder. So it does help you with some with training. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do 10, okay?
All right.
And I'm gonna just kind of break out this set here. We're gonna change the tempo. We're gonna change your set a little bit, all right?
Okay.
So the first 3 are gonna be down to the bottom. We're gonna hold that for 3 seconds, and then up, and then down. I'll tell you when to come up,
Okay.
and then up. So there'll be 3. And the next are gonna be, the next 7 are gonna be reps, and then we're gonna take it from there, okay? So
All
just
right.
be ready.
Okay.
It will not get better before it gets worse. Okay?
All right, let's
Ready?
do it.
Here we go. We're gonna push up. Push these in. Good. So down. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold for the up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Up. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. Up.
Oh,
Good.
skip a second.
All right, now we're gonna rep it out, same pace, and then up. Okay. Do not get in the habit of locking, go ahead, of locking your knees, okay?
Got it.
If you can come up and then hit it and then come back down, okay? We do not want to rest at the top.
Got
We
it.
want to just keep going.
Got it.
So when you maintain tension on your quad and your hamstring constantly, you will dramatically increase this exercise ability to work, okay? Right? How many is that?
Yes.
How
I
many
think
is
this
that?
is important, just starting to feel it. Like, can you feel it?
How many is that?
I think I'm on 12.
Okay. All right. 15. Now hold that, okay? And then we're gonna come down slow. Don't let me push you down. Okay. Up. One more time. Don't let me push you down. Good. All the way down. Good. One more. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Up. Good. That's it.
Am I doing this right?
All right, we're gonna come down a little bit more. Come down a little bit more.
Oh,
Oh,
I think I put it too high.
yeah. There we go. Yep.
Oh, boy, this was good. Go, Alexa.
Feel it?
I do.
It's a
I
different
feel
different
it.
kind of
Yes, I
feel.
it.
Again, we added a little bit of different change of the reps. And the purpose of that is to kind of really kind of focus on intensity. It's more about intensity, quality intensity, super, super important. Okay, good, good. So for you, you had good position of everything. I want you to focus on keeping your heels down. Don't get on your toes.
Okay.
Push through your heels.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Up. Did you push that one out?
All right, not. Is that out completely?
Yeah, okay. All right, 1. Nope, come back down. Hold that. 1, 2, 3, up. Same thing. 2, 3, up. Good. Again. 2, 3, up. Okay, now we're gonna do 7. Go ahead. Good. 2, 3. Keep your knees nice and there you go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 5 more. 12. All the way down. Don't cheat. 13. 14. Great posture. Okay. And we got the 15. Okay. I'm gonna push down a little bit. Okay. I want you to slow it down. Okay. Fight it. Okay. Strong. All right, let me down slow. Let it down slow, 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 slow. Come down a little bit more. Okay, push up. Okay, 2 more just like that, okay? I'm gonna push you down. Okay, let it come down, let it come down, let it come down, let it come down, let it come down. Okay, push up. Last one. Ready? Okay, let me come down, let it 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 come down. Push up. Good job. I got it. Go ahead, set it. Yep. Awesome. Feel it?
I feel it.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is find a cable machine. I'm sure y'all have seen this, yeah? Have y'all seen this before?
Yeah.
So basically you're gonna kind of hold it like this, and it's called RDLs.
Okay.
And RDL is gonna help your hamstrings and your glutes. So it's basically you hinge at the hips, okay? You'll feel your hamstrings get tight, and then you squeeze your butt in, okay? This is a hamstring and glute exercise. It's not a back exercise.
Okay.
Okay, keep your arms straight, bend at the hips, not your knees, and then squeeze. You've done these before?
I haven't.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Super basic. You can do this with, there's machines that do this as well, but I think the cables are probably the easiest. Use a rope attachment, okay? And
What muscles are they targeting? It looks like a deadlift. No?
it is kind of like a deadlift, but what it's gonna do is focus more on your hamstrings
Okay.
and that tie-in, which is right there.
Got it.
So it's your upper hamstrings and your glute muscle.
Got it. Got
It's
it.
a great leg exercise for women. I'm gonna add another level of complexity on the second set, okay?
Okay. So how far would you like me to
I would step
stand?
out. Okay?
Okay.
So core straight, back straight, and you're only gonna hinge here. You're not gonna hinge your knees.
Got it.
And then just rotate at the hips.
Let me see if I'm doing it right, because this
Okay.
is new to me. Let me
Yeah.
see. So you're like that?
Strain your knees.
Strain?
Strain your knees.
Right?
Good, yeah. You should
Keep
feel
my-
a stretch here. You
Yes.
feel a stretch?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It should feel a stretch here and then in your butt. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can really adjust the stretch. The stretching is a good thing. We want to stretch our hamstrings out. We want to stretch that glute muscle. And this is the only muscles that are focused with getting your hip joint to get straight.
Correct.
So we only hinge at the hips. You only hinge here, Alexa, not here. You don't bend your knees. You keep this straight just like she's doing, and you only bend here. She's keeping her back straight, which is perfect. You're not slouching. Back is straight. All the tension is in right there and your butt, right?
Uh-huh.
Very, 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 very basic exercise you can find in any gym.
This is 14.
So let's do 15 and you're done.
Whew. I like the new movement out of it. Like you could really, like this
Yeah.
move, like I never felt that muscle.
Hey, can you
there.
find me some bands? Some long bands? Yeah, they should be like rubber bands. Okay, ready? So step out a little more. Okay. Chest up, back straight. You're only gonna bend right there.
My knees?
That's perfect. Just don't bend any more than that. But keep your arms straight. Okay, so arms straight like this. Nope. You gotta. Has to move.
Okay.
Like a little go?
Yeah. No. Let me show you. Watch.
Yes, please.
That's a few different stuff.
Oh wow, you brought them all. Okay, so what's happening is that here, I'm keeping my arm straight, and I'm letting the cable, this has to move. So keeping my arm straight and coming down, you see? That. Okay? You're not pulling up. Does that make sense? Let's get the motion down before we try the weight, okay?
Okay.
So arm straight.
Do I have to pull it up too?
Nope, just hold it right here, okay? And then down. Good, and then up. That's it, just like that.
This feels odd. I've never done this before.
Yeah, I know, I can tell. It's okay. So, you gotta let it come back this way. No, up. Do you feel the difference?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, I'm feeling the momentum now.
So don't rush it. I want you to feel more tension, okay? So down. Good, and then squeeze your butt. Good. Down. And squeeze. Good. That's it. Now do you feel it working?
Yes.
Good. Don't go fast. There's no need to rush it. Don't bend your knees too much. Good. Okay, that's good. So did you feel it?
I feel it.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
You're sweating like you are.
Yeah, I think anything new when you're trying the equipment,
Yeah.
it just takes a lot of muscle memory at first, and definitely, like you said, having a partner, someone to coach you through it, it's so important. Like even for me. Should I step up a little more?
Yeah. So, okay.
Keep it back.
Yeah. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Ooh, okay. The further you are
Yep.
pulling it.
That's right.
Yes. I don't think.
Squeeze.
Yep.
That's it. Right there.
There you go.
You feel the difference?
Yes.
There you go. It's a hip thing. You gotta
Uh-huh.
think about that machine over there, and what you're doing. The same motion is that, basically. Very similar.
Yes.
But you should feel tightness with this one. You should feel tightness in your hamstrings. You feel
Yes,
it tight? 'Cause I
right
can feel
there.
it.
8.
That's the difference between that machine we did earlier to this one.
I really like this.
Very easy. Once you get the use of the motion, you start, increasing your weight, and you start feeling the tension a little bit better. Yeah, but you got the motion down now.
15. Yeah.
Good job.
I like this.
Otra vez. These are called RDLs.
RDLs.
Oh,
Okay.
it's an acronym for Russian deadlift. No, stand up. Okay, only bend here. Bend in, and then pull up. No, don't pull with your arms.
Okay.
Just pull with your torso. Bend, and then straight. There you go. Like that. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Good. Do you feel it?
Yes.
Don't rush. Don't bend your knees. Just focus at your hips. Good. Squeeze. Good. Good. Hips in. Good. Hips in. Good. That's good. Overcompensating with the squeeze is even better. The better you squeeze, the harder you're using your glutes, and the better the workout. This is the whole point of this. Good.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. Do you feel the difference?
Yes.
Good. 2 more. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job.
Awesome. You're making me sweat.
Awesome. What'd y'all think?
I think this was my favorite.
Really?
Because I don't think I've ever felt like this
The
tension
tightness,
back.
yeah.
But it's not here. It's like right here above your glute. So it's like a different feeling,
Uh-huh.
you know. So I
Okay.
like it.
Well, let me show you a different version. Okay.
Okay.
So this is where you can do this at home with maybe a friend or really anywhere. So grab some get some water? Can you get some water?
I think I have some.
Like, can you grab me 2 10-pound weights? 10 pound? Yeah. Good.
We're going to do anything
No,
with it.
the dumbbells. Dumbbells.
Might have to change the battery in a second. How long you take?
It's gonna be, I just want to show them one thing. So you can do this at home. Let me just show you this real quick.
Yeah.
But I think cables are better, just the way the cable tension is. But bands are similar tension, but different in a good way. Okay, you can put those right here. So you basically take a band. You can get these on Amazon. They're super, super, super cheap. Okay. And then you put this across your hips like this. Grab the weights. Step out. You can adjust the tension. You can adjust the tension of your hips. Okay.
Yeah.
So just by the band, it's making me do this with my butt. You see?
Right.
So I can make it harder by stepping further out. Okay. So what you're gonna do is basically what we did here. You take these weights and you bend at the hips. You're gonna squeeze.
Okay.
So it's gonna feel a little bit different, but what it's gonna do is that you're constantly fighting this rubber band to keep your hips in,
Yeah.
and then you have the weight helping you with the hamstring part. So, you know, most people can get a hold of 10 pounds pretty easy. You can obviously increase the weight, but again, the posture is, you see my knees are straight. I'm only bending at the hips. The more you bend, the more flexible you are, the more hamstrings you get.
Right.
If you stop here, not so much. But if you keep your back straight, again, you're below.
Okay.
And then it's really over squeeze. You see the difference? Yep. Want to try it?
Yes, I want to try that one.
This can be done at home. You just got to find these. You just got to order some bands from Amazon. They're super cheap. They normally come in a pack like this. You have a different kind of tensions.
Okay. So, because normally see girls, including myself, that you just curve your back. Is it
Don't curve your back. It's a back straight.
Right.
The motion is in your hips.
Right.
So step out. Good. And put your feet together a little bit more.
Together a little more.
Okay. And the weights. Listen, Alexa. The weights go straight down.
Okay.
Okay.
Just secure it. Is it here above or right on the hip?
I'll put it right above your hips, like right there.
Okay.
So the weight goes straight down, not out.
Got it.
Not in your arms. Squeeze.
Oh, I see. And then just push it forward.
Yep.
Kind of like
You push your hips forward.
squeeze your glutes
That's
too.
it. You got, it's a glute
okay.
exercise. It's a glute hamstring
I love
exercise.
This one.
Similar to the one we just did. It's just
Yes.
a different kind of tension.
Oh my God, this is a total recommend. You see, and I would never come up with something like this.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yes.
You only see it here at the Fit Doc Recovery Series.
There it is. Wow, this is a total must try. I love glute workouts. Anything.
Most women like
glute
glute workouts.
Whew. You know, when you feel the burn, it's like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one feels really good.
You got it down.
Yes, I love this one.
So again, you can increase your intensity by increasing your weight. You can increase the bands, the band tension. You can also step further out. Makes everything harder too.
Oh my goodness.
So
You have to try. You're gonna love this one.
just want to show you guys something you can do at home. Like all you need is a table. Put one end of the band on it.
Yes.
Grab a, I don't know. You can even do it with a couple cartons of Cokes if you want. But there's this exercise. You do 10 sets of this, of 20. I promise you, you're gonna get a good pump in your butt. Step out a little bit further. Right there. Good. Awesome. So we're gonna go straight down. Perfect. Hips in. In. Good. Squeeze, push in. That's it. Don't bend your knees. Good. Nice and straight, neat. And then squeeze in. Push. Perfect. That's it. Just like that. Squeeze. Just gonna do 10, okay? Do you feel it?
Yes.
The face looks like she feels it. Squeeze, push in.
I'm just taking notes in my brain.
Good job. That's exactly how I should be doing this, people. Watch her angle. Her angle is perfect. Great core control. She's over squeezing. Wonderful. That's great. Good job. Looks like she likes it.
I do. I think I'm gonna keep going. We see you in next chapter.
Good job. So all these exercises, you know, some of you are a little more comfortable than others, which is fine. Just find something you're comfortable with. But if you're doing it, that's the important concept.
Yeah.
Good.
Look at those legs shaking.
Awesome. Great job today.
Awesome.
Workout. Hopefully you learned something here.
Yes, for sure.
Nice. Well, good.
We have fun.
Well, thank you, ladies, for participating. Hopefully, we, you know, maybe if we're watching, we're able to kind of see you guys do these exercises. They both have tummy tucks, and we kind of talked about going through recovery after tummy tuck, you know, life after tummy tuck, why you did it, and hopefully taught you something a little bit about different exercises you might look for, and now maybe you can do at home, right? I think.
For sure.
But the purpose of this is that, you know, there is life after a tummy tuck, right?
Yes.
There is life, if not better.
Yeah.
And both of you ladies are living a healthier lifestyle. You're showing that on social media, thank you. And you're spreading the lifestyle. Get people to get off their butts, you know, go grab some weights, go do some lunges, go walk on the treadmill. I don't know what it is, but hopefully we're inspiring others to get fit and live healthier, live longer, and look better. That's the cool goal.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah,
Go
thank
give her
you.
a follow. This is Miss Mariah. Your handle is?
Coach Maria Harder.
Coach. And then this is Alexa, so go follow her at her handle. What's your handle?
Just Alexa.
There you go. So both are on, I think you're on TikTok a lot, right?
I do get on it.
Yeah, on Instagram. And I know you're on Instagram for sure.
Yep.
So go give them a follow. And then don't forget, the next one's coming up. Next time is going to be something around, we're going to do something with the breasts as well as a mommy makeover. So thank you again. Give me a like, give me a comment below. Thank you for following. See you next time.
Bye. Thank you.